Three, two, one. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the live stream. And this is day 15. Losing count of the days here. So before we get into it, I kind of want to briefly discuss what I've done. I did a little bit off stream, but no real progression. So let's get into the stats. So when we left off on, I believe it was Wednesday. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. I was level 103, and I did have enough souls to push to 104. I'd run into an issue with certain spells. Let me go into my spell listing here. Actually, it's this one. So I wanted to be able to use this spell here, but I didn't really want to put in 3 points of arcane, and I would need 3 points of faith in order to use it. So it's like 6 points, and I felt that was kind of a big investment, so I didn't want to do that. So what I ended up doing is putting on this talisman, which gave me the 3 points I needed, but it also increases damage taken. But it also gave me like 3 points in intelligence and mind. Mind, don't really need it as much, but you know, it's not bad, and I don't really think the damage is that big a deal, and I might end up putting it back on. But I wanted to do some testing, so I backed up my save, and I did some testing. Now, I discovered that I found this mask in my inventory, and I actually got that from the... Let's see. So when we went back and we got that inverted hourglass or whatever, we unlocked this, and we went in and we cleared this out to get to the tower. In doing so, we were able to get this mask. Interesting enough, this particular mask actually gives, let's see, it gives 3 points in arcane. So when I noticed that, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, because that would bring me up to 10, and it would allow me to use the bleed spell. So then it was just like, okay, now I need 3 points of faith, and then I was able to get rid of having to use this. And then I remembered I had this, which gave me 5, but I did lose, you know, I no longer needed the arcane because I'm getting it free from the headpiece. I didn't need intelligence, and mind, I mean, it's more mind is helpful, and I may end up going back to that, but it's the extra damage that I'd be taking. So I kind of wanted to, because I'm already wearing this, which also increases damage. So I kind of wanted to try to get rid of it if we could. So I did more testing, and I started looking in my spells. And one of the things that I remembered in Dark Souls is there was a spell that I used quite often called Power Within. It was a really great spell, arguably overpowered, but it was basically like a free buff. So I decided to go in and see if there were any faith spells, because I think that was a faith spell. I can't remember. Actually, I think it was pyromancy. That's right, it was pyromancy, so it was free. Because pyromancy in Dark Souls was free, which was kind of weird, but whatever. So I decided to go through here, and since I already had, I think, 10 faith in order to cast the cure poison. Actually, I don't know if it was 10, or no, I needed... Let's see, I needed 12. So I had 12 faith. So then I started looking at other spells here, like what else could I cast? Because I was also wanting to cure poison. So I started looking at these, at the ones that I had, and I found this. It increases attack and defense for yourself and allies. So that's a really powerful spell. But the cost is pretty high on the faith. It's 25 faith. I was like, I mean, I don't want to put in, because I was already at 12, so I would need like 13 more points of faith. I was like, I don't really want to do that. That's getting to be a bit too high. Then I started looking at some other spells, and I noticed this one as well. It also has another buff, but this one was only 15. So I went ahead and decided, you know what, let's put on one of my other charms. Let's raise it to 15. Let's test this out. It's only about 30 seconds, but it does give some pretty good damage increase. So I decided, you know what, I think we'll go with that. And I started thinking, the damage that I'm getting from putting points into strength and dex, because I also tested with no buffs at all. And I tested the damage difference with the strength and dex stats. And you don't really get a whole lot from those stats. Like, those stats in itself are primarily best used just to meet the weapon requirements needed. You do get damage from it, but it's small. Most of your damage is going to come from the weapon upgrades and from any buffs that you may get. So, which is not too dissimilar from past Souls games. But it does add more damage. I don't want to say it doesn't, but it is probably the smallest amount of damage increase. So I started thinking, well, what if I chop out some of the, points from strength and dex enough to, because I needed, I think 13 points in faith in order to be able to take advantage of this buff and this buff. And I already had the points to get that, which is another buff. So I literally have like 3 buffs that I could stack. So I found enough points to chop out of actually dex, because I had 41, something like that. I don't know, but it was like I had I think 6 points there, and then I also took out some from health. So it gave me enough to get 10 points. I was still a bit short. So then I decided to get rid of the other talisman and put on this, and that brought me to 25. So I don't plan to go any higher than 25. It's enough to get the faith buffs, because I'm not really a faith build, but it's enough to get the buffs. And arguably, as far as and this helm here with the 3+ to arcane really helps a lot. Now I could drop it and I just won't be able to use the bleed buff, which is totally fine. It's a good buff, but I mean, I could probably just go with the other 2 and be content. But anyways, I'm at 104 right now, and my damage is pretty ridiculous. It's like I did some testing with it. I think it was yesterday, and the damage is good. So, and I still have enough stamina for my equipment load. So the only things I really want to do in regards to any future leveling as we go is I want more. I want to get my health to 50. We're at 46, and I want to start putting into mind so I have more FP in order to cast the buffs. Because right now, if I cast those buffs, the main buff it's kind of expensive. It's like 45 FP. And I've got 100. Now I do have enough FP to cast all 3 buffs, but it does pretty much empty out my mana pool. So I would have to pop a potion. Now I had contemplated on swapping out one of my crystal tiers and putting in the tier that eliminates the need for whatever you cast. It doesn't use FP, just to buff up, like maybe going into a boss fight or whatever. And I may still do that, because that still leaves me with a full FP pool going into the fight. Because if I go in, my FP pool is drained, kind of, because unfortunately, and I find this a bit annoying, when you go into a boss fight, you're limited on what buffs you can do, and you cannot summon your pet, your mimic, any spirit ashes until you're in the fight. I would prefer to be able to summon it before going in. I don't know why they put that in there, because a lot of these bosses will attack you immediately. Not all of them, but it is pretty annoying. So another thing that I did offline, so I basically respect. That's the main thing, and I did some testing based on gear and spells that I already had, except there were two things I did not have, and I needed to go get them. Actually, three. So I'll talk about that real quick. So there's I guess a little progression, but nothing crazy. So I did not have the strength crystal tier, so I had to go get that. And thinking about it now, I think I've already forgotten where it was, but I know roughly where I went. The three places. So I had to get. Oh shit! Hey Beast, how's it going? I forgot to turn on my chat. That's my mistake. And let's see if this is gonna work. So I went to get a crystal tier in this southern region here. Chat should be working here in just a second. I'm trying to remember exactly where I came in. I think it was over here. I mean, where I warped in. Actually, no, it was here. And the tier was like somewhere around here. But it was a faith tier. And it gave me plus 10. But only while I popped the potion. So that allowed me to do a bit of testing. And then I needed to get the strength tier, which I did not pick up. And I believe that was over here. I think it was right there. And then one other thing I had to pick up was there is a camp right here. And I did not pick up originally. I don't know how I missed it. I think I missed the camp entirely. But there is this spell. Alleviates buildup, cures poison and scarlet rot. This would have been helpful in the Lake of Rot. What am I testing? Well, I'm already done with my testing. I'm just kind of explaining what I did test off stream yesterday. But basically what I did, because I've been purely a quality build, and I just implemented 25 points into faith. Well, not fully, because I have 9 with my base template. And I started using the Golden Vow buff and the Flame Grant Me Strength. I was already using this, and it's pretty powerful. So I still consider it a quality build. I don't plan on going any higher with faith. I'm not a caster. I'm not going to be like casting spells, at least not with this build. But the buffs are pretty helpful. So that's the main reason why I kind of went into it. But I was just kind of covering what I did off stream. As far as like, you know, like actual progression, I haven't really done anything with that. But I'm pretty pleased. I also have a couple of weapons that I want to test. And I don't know if I'll do it today. Yeah, that extra bleed. I had already been using that. I've been using that for a day or two, and I liked it, so it's pretty good. And the length on it, like it's cheap to cast. It lasts quite a while. And then like, I also got this thing here, this chest piece. So when you do a jump attack, it gives you more damage, which jump attacks already do more damage anyways, so it just adds more damage. And then if you do a heavy jump attack, like a heavy attack as a jump attack, it's even more. And it actually, I don't really think there's a big difference between the light and heavy when you're doing a jump attack, so it's just better to do a heavy attack anyways. And I did test it. It's pretty ridiculous. Even without the buffs, it's really strong. So I don't really know how much the chest piece actually adds as far as extra damage, but it does seem to add more from the testing I did yesterday. Well, actually, not yesterday, a couple days ago, because I had already found that. This headpiece is kind of cool because it gives you 3 arcane, so I didn't have to spend points or waste points to get that flame, that blood flame buff, which is really cool. Oh, so I was gonna go and I wanted to get a blunt weapon because I noticed that there are certain bosses in order to get the upgrade mats where you can buy them unlimited, like the you know, for regular weapons and the somber stones. The crystal bosses that you end up having to kill are generally best faced with like a blunt weapon, like a mace. So I haven't tested these, but I have the mats to upgrade some of these to see which ones would be good to go with. So I'll probably I don't think I'll do that today, but I'm going to have to back up my save and test each of the weapons to see which one, because fortunately with the way they've done the mats, it doesn't really work too well. You mean for those crystal bosses? Or those crystal enemies? From my understanding, yes, you can. But from my understanding, some sort of mace weapon, like a blunt weapon, is the best. That's what I've heard. There might be like one in particular that's considered the best. Stone club. Okay, I don't know if I'll have that. I can look real quick. In fact, I can look right now because I'm gonna... where's that? This. I wanted to get rid of that. So, stone club, let's see. Is the stone club something that can be obtained early to mid game, or is that like much later? I got a club there. Okay. Yeah, you can tell me where it is and I'll go get it, because I don't think I have it. Oh, I have to farm it. Okay, what enemy do I have to farm for it? I do have to go there anyways, because apparently I need to go talk to Alex. There he is. Okay, so I have to talk to Alex. Apparently I forgot to do this step in the quest chain, so we're gonna have to do that.
Ah, hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward. And as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
I thought he died, actually.
But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars. Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet. The bodies found here are Who could expect any less from them? Just you wait.
Okay. I just wanted to finish this dialogue before I responded. Okay, let me, okay, it's, and thank you, by the way, Beast. I appreciate it. And thank you for asking. I appreciate that as well. So, you say it's a battle mage. Okay, so let's do this. We'll try to work together here if that's okay. So, this is Caelid, right? This region here? Yeah, this is Caelid. Okay. So looking at the map from here, let's try to use a clock as a point of reference. So like from the center of where I'm at, would it be 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the direction, and then I can go into that direction, and then you can kind of direct me from there as far as where. It's near Church of Plague. Okay. Plague. Isn't Church of Plague... Yeah, this one. Okay, so I wasn't too far from the center. Because that's where we met Melina, the one we cured. Okay, so there's a cave over here. Well, let me go over there real quick. I'm not going to farm it right now. I might do it like off stream or something. Okay. Yeah, because we cured her, so I guess she left. Yeah, because we met with her later somewhere. I can't remember where. So maybe right around there, actually. Let me take that out. Wait a minute. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I'm going the wrong way. Oh god, those fucking things. I hate those things. There's a little bit of a delay on the chat. I do try to set it to the lowest so that way there's not too much, but yeah. I felt like I cleared most of this area, so it might be something I've seen but didn't really notice. Let me pull up the map again.
Boy.
Look to the left. Okay. I hear something. Nito. Oh, this guy. That guy. Oh, okay, so that club is the one you're talking about. Okay. Because he's a mage, so... A little stronger than I thought. Being really annoying. Okay, so this guy, we just need to farm him. The mountain behind him, there's a hidden wall. That I probably didn't find. You mean like hit over here somewhere and there's a hidden wall? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't find that. Okay, let me go back. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that is something that, yeah. Hey, Drago, how's it going? So yeah, I have definitely not done this, and there's no way I would have found that unless maybe I rolled into it, because I do know like dodge rolling into certain walls or whatever can reveal it, but that doesn't, it didn't even look like a hidden wall. Like a lot of times you can kind of look at a wall and you may not know for sure if it's like a hidden wall or a false wall, but that one, like if there's more of these, I definitely miss stuff. And since we're here, might as well do it. Yeah, that mage was had a lot of health. The stone club is a really good strike weapon. Okay. I know I need to level up some sort of blunt mace weapon for those crystal enemies. I mean, you can go in with a sword. I went in with like a claymore, and eventually you'll get past their crystal armor and then they'll start taking normal damage, but it takes a lot longer. Like walls like that kind of make sense, but that wall that you just told me about, I don't think I would have found that. Not without watching like a fighting cowboy, you know, playthrough or something. Thing is, when I watched him, when I cleared this area, this map, and I went back to watch his clear through of this area, I don't recall him showing that, so I wonder if he missed it. Like, it's really difficult to find everything in a first playthrough. Right? Like, generally the way I kind of work, and a lot of people that have watched my streams kind of know, I'll generally try to find stuff on my own, you know, at first. And if I start to push into the point where it's pushing into an hour or more, then I generally will just ask somebody if they want to tell me. Or if I'm already spent for the day, I'm pretty fucking frustrated because From Software does test my patience sometimes, then I might just say, fuck it, just tell me. But generally I try to figure stuff out on my own. Oh, so with that area and in the manor that you helped me with to get to that one spot I couldn't figure out, I went back and looked at my stream, and I see why I missed it. Because what happened was, I believe that door was actually closed, and because I didn't have my lantern on, I completely missed the door. Because I was wondering, like, how I missed it, because when I went back, the door was open, which I thought was kind of weird. What the hell is that? Where the hell are you? Okay, motherfucker. Get the fuck down. Jesus. Dude, I'm fucking lost. What the fuck? Yeah, these guys actually would have benefited with like a blunt weapon, like that weapon we talked about earlier. I farmed one item so far, and it was the, well, farmed a little runes, but not too much. But I farmed, what was it? This shield. That was the only, and it took a while. Like I had to sit there and I farmed it for maybe 30 minutes, didn't drop, came back later, farmed it for another 30 minutes, and then finally got it to drop. Oh, fucking poison. Great. So you activated a great rune too. It's activated, but I'm not actually using it. I haven't used it yet. Like I have all these rune arcs, but I haven't used them. I'm real bad about, and anybody that's watched me play games, especially like Resident Evil, I'm real bad about stocking up on things like ammo and whatnot, and being very, very conservative to the point where I either don't use them at all, and I probably should start using them at some point, because I have like 28, but I feel like I should save them for what is known as a rainy day. There have been a couple of bosses that I've gotten stuck on. Like I got stuck on the Godskin boss. This one over here, I'll show you. This one. This boss I was stuck on for a bit. I think I was stuck on him for a good couple hours. He was a real annoying motherfucker. I probably should have used a rune arc for that fight. It probably would have been a little helpful. I remember when I finished Resident Evil 7, I had all this extra ammo and whatnot. And you know, part of those games, like the survival games like that, is collecting the consumable items like ammo and whatnot, but knowing when to use them. And I've been kind of bad about that because I always get worried I'm going to run out. Can I tell you what that rune do? Well, I mean, I already read the description. Yeah, from what I understand, let me go into it. It raises all attributes, so I'm guessing it gives me vigor, mind, endurance, strength, dex, and faith and arcane. As far as like how much it raises it, I don't know. That's what I understand it. If I'm wrong on that, you know, feel free to correct me. This one seemed like a cool rune to run. I thought about running it. Okay, so you get like 5 points. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll probably use that if I get to a boss fight that is kicking my ass, but I probably wouldn't use it right away because one of the things that I've also noticed is, so the first Godskin that I came across was the fat guy. And I made a mistake. When I went into that fight, I immediately summoned my pet, Roger. And went in there, and Roger was just getting destroyed because of the AoE on the ground, because he's not smart enough to move the fuck out of there. So he just kept dying, and basically I was just trying to zerg the boss. And that was kind of a mistake on my part, because in doing that, I wasn't learning the fight. So then I quit summoning Roger. Do you remember how to farm humanity in Dark Souls? Yes, rats. I would go down to the sewers and farm rats. I'd put on all the item discovery. I could get quite a bit that. Oh, well, there was another place to farm it. Those little skeleton babies down by Gravedigger boss or whatever. I forget his name. I didn't like that area. I just farmed the rats. I found that to be. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So anyways, I was fighting the Godskin fat guy, and I wasn't really learning the fight. You know, I was just going in there trying to zerg him, you know, with the pet, and that definitely wasn't working. So then I decided, okay, well, I'll just save the pet for second phase. And basically, by not summoning the pet, it forced me to learn the fight. And I had to do that again with the second one. So honestly, like the pets, they're good, the ashes, but they can be a bit of a crutch too. Like if you're using them too much, then you're not really going to learn the moves of the fight. So I have to, depending on the fights, if it's like one of these little small dungeons like we're probably doing here, not really too worried about it. But if it's like a main boss, which Godskins kind of are, I think it's probably better. I can't say for other people, but for me, to go in there, probably get my ass kicked, you know, but learn the moves, and then find my openings, and then do it. Exactly. And I wasn't doing that. I mean, I did, but that was the first time I realized, okay, I need to quit doing that. But when it came to Godric, I didn't actually use the pet until the end. And the funny thing is, I learned that fight so well. I spent the longest. That was the longest fight I had. That I knew it so well. What was mostly getting me killed is not being able to see the tell in time because of the camera positioning and because of how big he is, of when he would do the dragon head grab. Right. Well, the mimic is very good for damage. So the mimic, I've learned, and I don't know if you're probably aware of this, but where is it? Wouldn't it be in my... So what's really cool about this, if you upgrade it, is it will actually... Dude, if it's bad now, I can't even... It's, in my opinion, I think it's overpowered. Even now, I think it's overpowered. So what it can do is... And I did not know this. I had to figure this out on my test. That's crazy that they nerfed it, because it's arguable that it should still be nerfed. It's still pretty powerful. So I've got all these buffs, right? I've got these 3 buffs here. If I buff up with all of that, and then I also hit my flask, which also gives me 2 more buffs, and then I summon that mimic, the mimic gets all of those buffs and does like ridiculous amounts of damage. So if they nerfed it, like I still feel it's kind of OP. I haven't even used any of my other ashes ever since I got the mimic and started using it. Yeah, I can't even imagine how powerful it was before they nerfed it. Ah, this fucking prick. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to heal. Oh yeah, they did, but I only play low level, so I don't get so much of it. That makes sense. Yeah, because if it's mimicking you at low level, it's definitely... I did find these to be kind of cool. I haven't really had a lot of opportunity to test them, but I did upgrade them. Let me see. These little motherfuckers. They're like anything, they're situational, but because they're so tanky, unless you're fighting something with like magic with AoE, they can hold pretty well. But they're not damage dealers, they're just distractions. Tanky distractions. But yeah, they're extremely tanky. When I fought them, I was hitting them with my greatsword and doing like 10 hits of damage, and I was like, Jesus. And then when I saw that there was an ash for it, I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to upgrade these. I'm going to try these out. A seal breaker. Okay. Okay. I guess a couple questions. Is a seal breaker like a key item that I have to find later and come back? Or is it something I need to craft or something? Or is it an item in here? Oh, it's a quest. Well, I don't believe I have the seal breaker, so I will probably have to come back. But at least I know where it is. And thank you very much for telling me about that. So, there was another place where I was supposed to go meet Alex. Like, I talked to Alex over here. And then after that, oh shit, I can't even warp out of here. We'll worry about that in a second, but Alex is supposed to be, I think, around over here for the third encounter. So I killed the boss at the end of the Lake of Rot, but it also had a door like that. But I do have what I need in order to open the door. Well, partially what I need. I still have to do another step. I think I'm going the wrong way. I wonder if I can die by gravity. I don't care about the runes. Isn't this the way I just came? Wait, can I die right here? Ah, maybe I can get these to kill me. Wait a minute, I haven't been down here then. Because if there's snails... Whoa, hold on a second. Maybe there's something else in here. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys alive because I might need you to kill me so I can get the fuck out of here.
Boy.
Oh, there's a boss in here? Oh, okay, yeah. I thought that room led to the boss, so we can just do the boss then. Oh, it's 3 of these. Great. That's great. A blunt weapon would have been nice. Yep, a blunt weapon would have been nice. And I got Scarlet Rot. This is great. This is great. Yeah. One of those fuckers is down. You know what? I don't know if I've got Cure for Rot. Nope. Actually, I do, but I don't have it on my bar. Alright, motherfucker. That's what I mean by how overpowered the Mimic is. And the fact that it was nerfed, again, I could argue that it probably could be nerfed again. It's very, very powerful. Oh, that's right. I could have put on the Cure. I should have done that. I guess we can get the fuck out of here. I mean, there's a few ways they could choose to nerf it. I would maybe argue, maybe put a time limit on it. You know, to where it can only be like out for like, I don't know, 60 seconds or something. I'm not saying that's the answer. I'm just saying that's a possible way to do it. Or just nerf the damage by 15-20% or something like that, because it's still pretty OP. Awesome. Basically aggroing every fucking enemy I can. Not intentionally. Just trying to get back to the damn grace here. There we go. Well, thanks for telling me about that. And I'll see if I can go back over there. Let's see if we can go find Alex now.
Boy.
So apparently there's 3 places in the game well, there's more than 3, but I'm trying to remember. Let me pull up the map again. So Alexander, don't remember the first encounter. I know it's in this lower region. If I had to guess, I know it's like on a cliffside or whatever, and you hit him with your sword, you knock him out, and he tells you he's going to go to Caelid. And I didn't know what Caelid was, because that was this map was completely not even on my screen, so I didn't know it even existed. And then later I got warped, and then I found this, and you see this big pot, and it looks like Alex. So eventually, as time passed, I ended up making my way over here, and I don't know if that was Alex, but the pot like responded and wanted me to fight 3 NPCs, which are invaders, which are right here. And I came close to killing them a couple of times, but I ran out of heals, and I got sick of the run back, because the way they've done it is you have to run all the way from fucking here all the way over there, and you got to deal with these 2 giants. It's not hard. It's just, there was a guy, I watched a video of a review. Actually, I listened to it because I didn't want to see any like potential spoilers, but and I'm going to quote him. This game is designed to piss you off. And I'm not saying the game that's actually true, but I will say there are certain things in the game that definitely are designed to piss you off. And I feel this encounter is one of those. It's not the encounter. It's the run back to the encounter. It's annoying. Now, obviously, if you've done it multiple times, you already have a very easy route. Maybe you already have a very good way. Yes, tedious, exactly. It's annoying as fuck. But because I do have a different loadout now, I'm not much higher level. I might go try it again. But we're already over here. So apparently Alex is supposed to be over here somewhere. I don't know where. But this would be like the 3rd encounter, and I have to like knock him out again or something. And the only reason I know that is because I had to look that up. There are certain things I've had to look up. There haven't been very many, but there have been a few, and that is one of them. So I guess let's get on Torrent and see if we can find him. And I should probably do this. Now let's get on Torrent. Because now we can do this and look around a little bit. The only downside of putting my bow on my left hand, I might actually switch it back to my right. But basically, he's supposed to be somewhere around here, stuck again, and you're supposed to knock him out. I didn't watch the whole quest line just up to the point of the area that I know I've cleared up to. It's been very challenging to not get spoilers because I watch a lot of YouTube, more than I care to admit. And the problem with YouTube, I shouldn't say it's a problem with YouTube, but the problem with consuming YouTube content is when you have the website up and you've got people that you follow, or even if it's not people that you follow, it will make video recommendations based off of your searches and what you watch. So I have to have multiple accounts. I have one for MMA, I have one for like politics, and one for medical, like doctor shit, and then one for gaming, right? I think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think after you talk to him there, I believe he's over here somewhere, but I could be wrong. I might. But the problem with watching YouTube is you'll get people that will create thumbnails and they put spoilers in the thumbnail. So it can be very difficult to avoid those things, to the point where, like, for example, if I want to watch a UFC fight, but I don't have the time, or I can't actually make the Saturday night fight, I literally cannot have YouTube up at all, because I know somebody's going to make a video and put it in the thumbnail of who won the fight. So I have to stay off until I get to watch the fight. It's kind of been the same way with Elden Ring. And unfortunately, people put spoilers in the thumbnails. And it's very frustrating because on one hand, people should be allowed to, make what they want, post what they want. I almost kind of feel that maybe a solution would be to kind of do what I've seen in Discord, where if you make a video and you've got a thumbnail that, maybe has like the final boss of a game or a boss or some kind of spoiler, put it to where there's a feature when you post the video, is this a spoiler? And you can enable it. And that way, if people, when the video comes up with the thumbnail, you can choose to click it to see the thumbnail, kind of like in Discord, because Discord has that thing where it's got that spoiler warning. They haven't done it yet. I don't know if they would. I kind of doubt that they would, but that would be very helpful. One of my friends, he was into the Star Wars franchise, like the newer films, and he got his whole fucking movie spoiled because of a thumbnail on YouTube. And it's easy to get mad at the person making the content, but it's not fair, because they should be allowed to, to post what they want and make the thumbnail the way they want it, provided it's not, like pornography or violent or something like that. So I don't think it should be, I'm not saying like, oh, the people doing it, they just need to stop, because that's not fair to them either. But there definitely needs something to be implemented, and I think, a spoiler alert type of feature on the thumbnails would be a good feature to add. That way people can have their thumbnails and do what they want, and the people that don't want to be scrolling through their feeds seeing spoilers, can miss that. It would kind of satisfy both sides, because it's very easy to get mad at the person who made the video with the thumbnail. It's very easy to do, but it's not fair to them, because, it's fair game, And I remember I had a viewer watching my stream one day, and I was talking about The Wizard of Oz, the original film. And I was talking about something about the film, and the guy said, "Oh, I've never seen it." I was like, "Oh, really?" And then I kind of felt a little bad about it. Because like, oh, I guess I kind of spoiled it for him. But then I was talking to my other friend. I was like, dude, how old is your friend? The one that you spoiled the movie for? I was like, well, he said he was 26. He's like, if he hasn't watched The Wizard of Oz by now, that's on him. I was like, oh yeah, good point. Yeah. So, but still, you know, try not to be a douche about things. I mean, I'm very rough around the edges just because of the way I grew up. But I do try to be considerate, and I would hope people would do the same for me. But I fuck up sometimes too. So we're all human. We all fuck up sometimes. Well, you know what? I think we'll look for him later. Maybe I'll go back. I don't want to watch the video right now. Actually, there's one other place I can look. Over here. I don't think he'll be over there, but we'll check it out. Because my understanding of this quest is it can be done pretty much any time.
Hello again. Say, cuz, have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us, but then he left to be a champion. I asked to go with him, but he said, the path of champions must be trod alone. So heroic, right? I miss him, though. If you see him, you should ask him to teach you how to fight, cuz. He's big and tough and strong. Uncle Alexander said he won't be back again. My home is of the past, and the past, as they say, is a different country. I suppose that's part of being a warrior, isn't it? So, please don't tell anyone, cuz. But I'm actually a warrior jar as well. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. Then I'll have to leave the village to become a champion.
I always love these voice actors.
Uncle Alexander won't come back here again.
So he won't come back here. I know there's like multiple places where you'll run into him. I was pretty sure that this was the third spot. Well, not right here, but on this part of the map. Like the first time you knock him out with your sword, he's stuck in that hole. And then the second time is where I just went. And then the third time is supposed to be like over here somewhere. You know what? Let's go here and then...
Boy.
If it's mostly like location, that'd be cool. But I don't really want to know like the story of it. Or if there's any like particular strat to like, you know, like if it's a puzzle, I don't want to know that either. Like any boss or fight strats or puzzles, I'd like to try to figure that out on my own. Excuse me. Let's try going here and then we'll ride through there. We'll give a look-see and see if we can find him. Oh, really? So I could actually not have to worry about finding them, and then I could probably still benefit. That would be nice. I've noticed that actually about some of the other quests, because that happened with I think Patches, because when I went to Volcano Manor, I wasn't even supposed to be there, and apparently like oh, there's a shiny I missed. Oh, that would have been useful like a long time ago. Damn it, Torrent. Torrent, move your ugly mug. Oh my god, Torrent. Dude, From Software did me dirty, dude. So when apparently, I don't know how this works, but apparently some people that get their mount torrent in the game, like they get a normal torrent, you know, a sober one. But From Software saw it fit to give me one that is a drunk. So that's why I don't ride torrent as much, because he's constantly fucking drunk. But here's the thing. So the more you ride him, the less drunk he'll be, because he's not out at the pub. But if I'm out running around and I don't use him for a while, I summon him. That whole time while he's gone, he's been getting all lit up at the pub. So when I get on him, he's all drunk and shit, and I can't control him. And then he goes and runs me off cliffs and shit and doesn't make jumps I tell him to make. It's very frustrating. I would argue Torrent is probably one of the most difficult bosses in the game. Alright, I'm gonna go try those NPCs again. Don't worry about that later. I will give this, maybe 4 to 5 attempts. It's not really the NPCs I have a problem with. It's the path getting there. It's really fucking annoying. Let me check my flasks. I think 2 would probably be enough. I don't think you can sneak past these fools either. Well, here we go, Torrent. And if you get underneath him, he'll still hit you. And he fucking killed Torrent. That's awesome. Okay, Torrent. We're almost there. Like, this is why I don't like doing this encounter. Like, the fights are kind of rough. But I wouldn't have a problem grinding on them. But this shit sucks. Like, this was not... Yeah, this sucks. Can I kill them? Yeah, I could. But I don't want to. So I thought that this was Alex. This is actually the second time that I thought I encountered him, but nope, that's not him. Okay, we're gonna change up a couple things here. I don't think we're gonna be using that at all. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. I don't know if this will work. I'm gonna see if it'll reset those fuckers when I log out. Like drop aggro. Yes, it does. Okay. So I might just do that, considering how much bullshit it is to do this. Okay, so the way I like to do it, I like to start with the mage first. So I like to go from right to left. I'd like to wait on the heal, but she's probably gonna light me the fuck up. She's lighting me up. Yeah, I'm not doing shit for damage. I really hate this fucking bitch. I have not tried this, but maybe I can wait for him to shoot. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I tried that, and it's about speed for me, the way I play. I tried doing the blood sword, and it's so slow. Her weapon is so fast. So fucking, and it goes through shields, so there's no point in using a shield. I can lock her down. I got her locked down eventually, but I was already kind of depleted on my buffs, so kind of fucked me over there. I'm not by any means saying you're wrong. I mean, everybody's going to be different on how they do it. There are certain situations where I feel a heavier, slower weapon does really well, and then there are situations where I think a faster weapon does really well. Like, I'm actually going to switch to my halberd for the other guy, and then probably the bloodhound for the final guy. Because I spent a bit of time on these fuckers the other day. I just got tired of this. I got tired of the run back. It's just so annoying. Why am I not summoning? Oh. Shit, wrong buff. Damn it. See, I can lock her down pretty good. I just don't have my stam regen. But I have to watch my stam because she will fuck me up. She's also trying to parry me too. Okay, got that fucking bitch. Alright. Alright, now switch over to this. Let's heal up. Where are we at on our... Okay. What's wrong? What's wrong? Piss the fuck off. Alright, this motherfucker though, this guy is a motherfucker. He can fuck me up real easy. He's got some kind of AoE bullshit. We definitely don't want that, so we're gonna go Bloodhound for this. I'm gonna take that off. hate wasting this potion, but still I need to get more FP. And yeah, let's top off. Nice poise there, asshole. Nice. I'm gonna back off. I need stamina. Heal. Need stam. Oh, I fucking win. Yes, I fucking win. Taste these nuts. Taste these fucking nuts, you bitches. Finally got these motherfuckers. And fuck those fucking giants. Alright, let's talk to this fool. Thank you, Beast. Dude, yeah, fuck those dudes. Great Jars Arsenal. Do I have to fight more? Is that why he's not like... Let's check out whatever that was. He just gave me something. It looked like a trinket. Vastly raises maximum equipment load. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. 105. So like if you wanted to wear like some tanky gear, you could probably put that on and be able to wear it. That might be useful later. That's pretty cool. The only reason I kind of was able to finally do it is, well, there's two things. One, I knew which weapon would work for each invader based off of my past attempts. But the buffs helped quite a bit, and also trying to pay more attention to my stamina. So I don't know. I guess this doesn't open yet, or if at all. But yeah, I'm really glad we got that shit done, because this shit fucking sucked. I hated doing the run over here. I suspect this is going to open to something later. And the reason why I suspect that, well, actually, no. It's this area over here, so never mind. Wrong area. Okay, so now I got to go back. I have to go back underground. Yeah, I have to go over here. I'm going to take a quick bio break before we continue. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Damn. Good thing I caught my recording. It was still paused. Fortunately, there hasn't really been any progression, so I am probably in a different spot now, because I was... Let's see... Yeah, we ran through Nokron. Yeah, we ran through all this, so no progression there. Then we ended up warping over here because we're trying to get to this spot here, which is where that ledge is. It must be one of these branches that leads up. Like maybe this one. Gotta watch out for these damn basilisks. Actually, fuck, Torrent, don't get me killed, bro. Okay. The fuck is that? I hear something. Oh, we made it. Okay, so this is where we were trying to get to. And right below us is... shit, wait a minute. Yeah, below this waterfall is the ledge. Ah, wait a minute, wait a minute. Look what we found over here. Okay, we figured it out. So we missed this. I don't even know. Hold on. Like, where are we? I don't remember if we ever came up here. I can't open up the fucking map. That's great. Yeah, I don't even think we came up here at all. I thought this is where, yeah, there's a plant over here. Okay. So we missed this area. A small little area, but finally be able to get to that. Oh shit, that fucking motherfucker. Ah, I see. Okay. So it's really not that hard to find it. I just didn't... Ah. Get off, Torrent. I just didn't take the tree up. Watch it be just like a fucking rune or something. I don't mind if it's a mat. Mats are always welcome, but yes, that's worth it. I just thought it was going to be like a damn rune. Okay, we're ready to move on. This area is cleared. So the next place we want to go to, I think, is over here. have to do... Yep, I forgot something. Hold on. Actually, I think we do it right here. Yep. So this is what I missed. So when I killed that last big boss, was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I missed this step. So I found this little miniature Ronnie statue. And you're supposed to talk to it, talk to all the dialogue, because what it ends up doing is it spawns an evil NPC later as we progress through this area, and you kill him and you get the key, and then you get the key, you go back to the respec lady and you open up the chest and you get the ring that opens up the pathway that was blocked after I killed that boss. Interesting thing enough, even if I would have talked to Ronnie and killed the NPC and got the key, I'll look at the key once I get it. I don't even know if I would have been able to piece together to go back to the palace and where to use it and what to use it for. But once I get the key, it might have a hint on there saying, you know, you need to go back to, you know, the respec chamber or whatever. And then if it does, then I definitely would have. If it doesn't, then I probably would not have figured it out. But I missed this step. And it never occurred to me to do that. I just figured it was just another item you pick up, whatever. In fact, so actually before we talk to it, I want to read the doll. It should be under key items, I think. Yeah, so you don't even know, you have no hint whatsoever that you're going to use this at all. And if you go to rest, unless you happen to catch it in the menu here, which oftentimes most people, me being one of them, would just go in here, rest, maybe change your physic, and then GTFO. But down here, there's this talk to miniature Ronnie. This might not be the right area to do it. I might have to do it in another area. I don't think I can summon. Yeah, okay. There are a couple of items in here that I did miss, so we're going to try to get those if I can remember how to get to them. Nothing real important. It's actually more for sorcerer build, and I'm not playing sorcerer on this. But when I do my all item run, well, most item run, it'll be important, so I'll probably grab it then for sure. Need to go this way. So I looked up items that are tradable in the game, and the devs did something very interesting. In the game, they made it to where you cannot trade upgrade mats. And I thought that was kind of interesting that they would do something like that. I don't necessarily agree or disagree with it. I after I have a little more time with the game, you know, I'll give more an opinion on it. But what's interesting is you can trade armor, any weapon, as long as it's not upgraded or it's on the same level as the person receiving it is able to receive. So I find that a little bit weird that they would do that. So what I've decided I'm going to do for my all items character is I'm going to be getting a second account and using that as a mule. On that account, there is what I'm going to do is I downloaded a save file that somebody created that basically has infinite or not infinite, but you know, maxed out upgrade items and maxed out pretty much all items or whatever. And while I can't transfer upgrade mats, what I will be able to do is I can transfer once my character's for the most part done and I upgrade a particular weapon to an equivalent upgrade, then I can upgrade that same weapon on my mule character and then drop it and trade it over to my template character. So that's the way I'm going to end up doing it. I was thinking it was going to be more work, but actually I think it'll be easier to do it that way than the original way I was going to do it. Let's try talking to her here. Oh. I might be screwed.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise, but now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
Okay, she's finally talking. That's a good sign.
I turned my back on the two fingers, and we have each been cursing the other since. The baleful shadows are their assassins.
Ah.
I turned my back on the two fingers. The baleful
Okay, we're done. So now that invader should spawn, and then we kill him, and then we get the key, and then I want to read the key and see if it really gives me a hint on where to go. But I would not have figured out to talk to that doll. Not without looking it up, so I don't feel bad about that. I don't like looking shit up, but sometimes with these games, I just kind of feel it's almost a necessity to do, which kind of sucks. go back. Well, we'll continue. This is what we missed. The reason we missed it is because we got going and we didn't backtrack like we were supposed to. Is that a shield? I think that's a shield. Yeah. Huge head of one of the giant ants which inhabit the 2 underground rivers, used without modification as a shield, excels at repelling enemy attacks. Giant ants are venomous, granting boost of immunity. Okay, immunity. We might use that when we go through the Lake of Rot. Shield bash. Interesting. What's the weight on this? That's a little heavy. Doesn't say what the immunity is, though. Wait, passive effects causes poison buildup. Okay. We might use that when we go back to Lake of Rot. I think we already got one of those. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, missed that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think when we came through, we went that way. We never even went... We never came back to clear this shit. It's no wonder we missed all this. Oh my god, I cannot jump up there. go. From software, really? This game is designed to piss you off. More of these motherfuckers. All right, well. Oh. Get behind them. Oh. Oh, that was nice. I actually got a refill. Okay. Oh, what's over here? Oh, archers. Whoa, whoa, I'm getting sucked off here. Get off. No, no! Fuck! What a fucking prick, man. Sucked me off and then he knocked me off. Couldn't even get a reach around. Fucking asshole, man. Fucker. that's a little weird. There's a fog door, but there's no key. Maybe it's because we're... Maybe we need to go in the front. Yeah, we got way ahead of ourselves last time by not coming back over here. Ah, here we go. Amateurs. Literal amateurs. Oh, cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kind of glad we're getting these tears back because I had to respec a couple times. I was a little concerned that they might be limited. There's a ball up there. Might be able to like take him out. Another larval tear. Oh, sweet. Really? Fuck you. Wait a minute. Okay. I was like, I'm not jumping on that ledge. I'll just skip it. It's a long way down and it equals death. No thanks. There's another ball there. Like he's all trying to hide. I was like, dude, I can see you. Hold on a second. I have the memory span of a goldfish. So we came up this stairwell here. We did not go this way. Yep. This is how I miss shit. That door might open. Let's see if this door opens. Hell, didn't I pick this up? Oh shit, a 6. It does not open. That's rather interesting. Jesus! Get the fuck down already. Quit flexing at me, Jesus Christ. All right, now I got to deal with this fool. Really? That's all you've got? Oh, it's one of those thrones like that skeletal lord is sitting in. Oh no, knock Stella. Okay, what does that do? That talisman? Yeah, it is. Increases memory slots. Oh wow, you get 2 more from that. I don't like having a bunch of spells on my thing because I gotta cycle through all those motherfuckers. Nothing back here. I think this is the end of the road. Shit. We're not quite ready to go forward. There's still one more thing we missed. Let's go back over here. Okay. Oh, shit. Better life decisions. I need to make better life decisions. Might need to start throwing those points in. Yeah, I need like 2K more. Okay. So basically what we're trying to do, let me pull up the map here. There is an area. Let's see. So there's an area right over here that that we can get to. And we have to access it through up here somehow. I don't remember how though. I did find it, but I didn't continue with it because it was kind of one of those things that it seemed like a point of no return. Let me go ahead and spend these runes. I think we need like 2k. Let's try one of these. Okay, let's try. Let's use all these. I think those are 200s. I think we're still short. Nope, we have just enough. Perfect. Hold on a second. Let me check my... Okay. So the only two things I really want to add to is mind and vigor. I feel my health is good, but I am low on vigor. Actually, I want to test something. So before we do this level up, let's see if we have anything that increases our vigor. Because what I want to do is I want to test how much my blue flasks fill up my vigor or my FP. Because we don't really know. So that means we're going to have to drop that, that, and that. And we want to put on stuff that increases our FP. Okay, not that. Our FP pool, I should say. So I think this does. Yeah, so that'll put it at 19. Is there anything else? Oh, wait a minute.